day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody, let me know if you can hear me. We are back. We are back. We are back. Let me know if you can hear my voice, and please hit that thumbs up button. I'm looking at the thumbs up. It looks like 70 thumbs up, and we got over 200 people in the building. Please hit that thumbs up button. I know we can forget sometimes. I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know if David is in here. I just dropped the link. Let me know if it's lit up this time. Okay, yes, you can hear me. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are back. I'm not gonna stay on here no 5 hours or nothing like that because I gotta go play grandmama. And I love doing that. So I'm not gonna be on here for a very, very long time, especially when I don't know everything. Hey David, what's going on, bro?
Hey,
Man. Y'all had a time today, huh?
just another day in Iraq. It's a
Another
Tuesday.
just a Tuesday in Chirac, baby. Do you know if Carlos gonna be able to get out today?
Yeah, they gonna let them out today.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
they probably
cool.
are. What time is it? They probably let them out by like 3 o'clock.
Well, don't say the time because them goofies might try to go back, you know what I mean?
There's a whole convoy on their way up there.
Oh Lord.
Huh, huh.
Hey, I ain't
It
got
ain't.
to do
It
it.
ain't. It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be 2 against 9. Shit, it's a whole convoy.
So let me ask you something, because I know we talked earlier, and it sounds like what happened to y'all is somewhat what happened to me, except for they ain't touch me. But they, we was followed out of the courtroom and kind of antagonized by some people that was pressing, charges against me, right? But
Hmm.
when the case got denied, that's when they came after me. You know what I'm saying? Now they ain't put their hands on me because baby, we'll still be on the news. So they didn't
Yeah.
put their hands on me, but I went and got the police officers you know, to come out
Hmm.
because it was the person's adult children. She had adult children up there. And I don't know if it was the adult son-in-law. I think it was the son-in-law that was, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, like what's good, what nigga, what's good, like Anyway,
The sun,
I,
the
I guess he,
sun, the moon, the air. It's all good.
yeah, I guess he thought I was, gonna fight, or I guess he thought we were rough or whatever. But anyway, I went and exercised my rights and went and got the police officers, and then they came back and said we went and got 50 police officers to break it up. That so they're gonna exaggerate. They're gonna say they're gonna tell everybody they kick your ass, and then they're gonna tell everybody it was a one-on-one. They're gonna exaggerate. They definitely going to exaggerate. Okay.
They exaggerating the fuck out of it right now.
Oh, are they trying to say
Oh,
you got beat up? I
they
haven't
trying to say
listened to.
I got. They trying to say I got my ass whooped. They trying to say I ran. Who?
Well, they can't even
Who?
say Carlos. They can't even say Carlos. I'm gonna play the video, but they can't even say Carlos got beat up because Carlos walked away. He walked into the court, in handcuffs. Let's play the video right quick. Hold on. Who am I gonna play it from? Hell, I got so many damn recordings. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, but they're gonna try to say, "Ooh, Carlos got beat up." Carlos walked away. Carlos walked away.
Even with all the
Oh
niggas
yeah,
that
yeah.
was dog piled on top of him, still walked away.
Yep, he walked away. That's enough. Yeah, because I'm trying not to get no big back no more. Thank you. I'm trying to be careful not get no big back. I gotta be careful what I put in my mouth. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to have a big back Christmas. My days of having a big back is done, baby. Hold on, let me just make sure the person didn't put their information on here. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's listen to this video, y'all. Let's look at the video, honey. Let's look at who represents Romeca. Let's see how aggressive they are, honey. All right. Thank you, Kim. Let me put this disclaimer up, basically saying that what I the things that I say out of my mouth is based on my opinion, and my opinion only, baby. This is my opinion over here on Talk About with a More. And if you don't like my opinion, you know you could click the fuck off and get the fuck on. Okay. But I'm gonna say what I want to say on my panel. And if any blogger don't like it and want to go to their page and blog about it, suck on a pacifier. Okay. This is my channel. If you don't like what I say, don't watch me. All right, here we go. Now, y'all already know who that is, right? Y'all already know who that is. That's the family. The one that we've been quiet for too long, that's the sister. And the other one is the sister too. The loudest ones out there. Now, there go Carlos right there, walking on both legs. Okay, walking on both legs. He ain't been carried in a stretcher. Now, my thing is this: if they so about that life, right? Why in the world is Carlos still walking? Carlos should be knocked out. They should be dragging him into the courthouse. Why is he walking? And this is not me advocating for further violence or anything, but the fact that, you know, people want to say, oh, he got his ass beat. He got his ass beat. He walked. He's walking with the officers. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm back here being Amber. Somebody just said, boy, they just beat the light skin off of him. That's what somebody just said. Boy, they just beat the light skin off of him. How? How the light skin beat off of him and he walking? Now, did his face get bruised up? Do you know?
Not that I could see. I mean, by the time I seen them, they was walking them up the stairs in cuffs. Shit. Ari told
So
me get
you
my ass in the car. Shit.
okay. All right, hold on.
I had 4 tasers pointed at me. It wasn't no running. Motherfucker ain't running or ducking shit.
Hold on. It froze on me again. I don't know why it does this. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't know why it does this goofy shit. Oh no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Oh, wait a minute. She said I can't hear. You can't hear it? You can't hear the video? David?
Nah, the video, the sound on it's low as hell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't hear that? I can't hear it.
You could somewhat hear like the big sister yelling somewhat, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
like real low.
It is kind of.
They saying they beat me up. I didn't get jumped. Shit.
on me, bitch.
All right. So you probably didn't understand everything, but basically they said I think they said they beat the light skin off that other nigga. I think they talking about you, David.
Yeah, they talking about me.
Yeah, they said
Damn.
they beat the light skin off that other nigga, and you said they didn't jump you, right?
I didn't get jumped. I was squared off with one nigga.
What happened to your hand?
So no, I'm asking. Like I was squared off with one nigga. So how did I get jumped? Where did the light skin get beat off? Where is it a bruise? Where is it one lock missing out my fucking head? Where?
That's crazy.
I don't have a drop top. I'm not hat fishing. I need my shit
Mm,
retwisted bad, but that's about it.
mm. I'm over here smacking and shit like Amber over here, eating and shit. I'm over here. I ain't had sloppy Joe in so long. It ain't like it's good, but it's just food. So anyway, so take us back. They started in the courtroom, right?
Yeah, it got started in the courtroom. So we walked in, we sat
Mm-hmm.
down, and
Mm-hmm.
then Romeca mama, La Leslie, all of them came in a little bit late. So the people on the front row, which was her brother, and I know her sister Neek, and I wasn't paying attention to nobody else, but the front row basically cleared out. And as they was walking out, one of them said some shit to Los. I guess whispered that shit to Los, and Los turned around like what? And then he was like, "You better turn your bitch ass around." And that's when me and Los stood up, and that's when Neek got to popping off. What y'all standing up for? What y'all standing up for? Ain't nobody gonna sit down and let you fucking jump on 'em. That's what the fuck we standing up for. Fuck
So y'all stood up in the courtroom.
yeah.
Okay.
That's when the deputies
They,
all swarmed around and shit, and told them go on head on out into the hallway. And we sat
mm-hmm.
back and listened to all the shit that was going on in court.
Okay, so y'all didn't have to leave,
Nah, shit, we ain't do shit.
but they had to leave. Some of them had to leave.
Yeah, I mean they was leaving out the door anyway to make room for Romeca mama and her aunties and them and shit.
Okay, got you. So because they had to leave or whatever, they because they felt some way in court, they got a little salty and they're like, okay, we're gonna wait for them to come outside.
Yeah, I guess so. So when we walked out, shit, it was a whole line of them just lined up to the left of us. We walked right past them with Holly Lawyer and her mama and them. And we got down to almost to where you get to the doors to lead outside, and we stopped right there because we was all talking and stuff. And then her people came walking past, and the brother came running back up talking shit. I don't know if that's her cousin or whoever that got the pink pants on or some shit. He came running up. Him and Los was about to square up. Then deputies came running again. They stopped it then. Then shit, they went outside. The deputies made a wall. Motherfuckers, they ain't want motherfuckers getting past yet. And it was like, shit, it is what it's gonna be. Shit. We walking the fuck out.
So you kind of knew going out that it was going to be a fight because you kind of already saw what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, I saw what it was. Walking out the door, I peeped everybody. Every
Mm.
nigga standing to the side, every nigga behind, I peeped it all.
You saw people with guns and stuff.
It was some old heads standing across the street clutching.
Somebody named Lock Bay K said, "Now, David, you know they finna George Jefferson your top later." I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Shit. Bring it. I'm ready for all the smoke.
Who is Lock Bay K? You know her?
Hell no.
Oh, she just a
Shit.
bystander.
I don't take what people say on the net serious. So shit, bring it.
Yeah, people shouldn't. I've seen in this case
I
that
don't give a fuck about that
like
shit.
people just people just really just say whatever that sound good, whatever that make them
Exactly.
sleep good at night. You know what I mean? They
Shit.
just running with
At,
whatever that makes them sleep good.
at the end of the day, I'm 10 souls down. Shit. So bring what you gonna bring. Leave in a body bag. Shit.
Ooh,
I got plenty of
On that
fucking drum. I got plenty
on
of
that note,
drums. I got plenty of drums.
mm. She said it's all over social media that Carlos started it. He provoked and said something to the sister,
He
so the
ain't,
guy.
he ain't provoking say nothing because Neek was down at the bottom. She was down at the bottom of the stairs trying to provoke me. So the other little nigga that got taken into custody, he said some shit to me. But like I said before, my hearing is fucked up. So I'm not gonna hear everything a motherfucker say because I drive semis, loud engines and shit. I'm around this shit all day, every day. So if a motherfucker sneak this and say something, towards me, shit, I ain't hear it because I heard her sister when she was sitting up yelling, yeah, they butt buddies. Y'all heard what they said on the net? They butt buddies. Man, y'all can push that gay bullshit all y'all motherfucking want.
They trying to
I'm
say you
coming.
ran. They in a comment saying, so did David leave Carlos hanging? Somebody saying that the internet is saying that you took off running.
Nah, I didn't take off running. While we was all right there, everybody fell to the fucking ground. It was a deputy that was on my fucking shoulder trying to pull me back. I flung him off. Then when we stood up, I was about to lace the deputy, but I pulled my punch back because he had the taser on me. Then
You was gonna hit a cop? That's how y'all do it in Chicago?
I it was so much shit. It was so many motherfuckers rustling around and shit. I'm just swinging on everybody. If it ain't Los, I was swinging on 'em.
Oh.
So when me and that deputy stood up and I kind of had my eyes closed, but I pushed him off. I had pushed his ass off. I'm trying to think, was that when Buddy came up and laced me? It was the nigga that punched Los in the back of the head while he was sitting there arguing with the brother. He laced me. He punched me at the top of my head right here in my dreads, and he punched me in the mouth. But I'm trying to think, was that before or after I had pushed the deputy off of me? I don't know. That shit was everything was going every which way. But yeah, he laced me. He laced me. Then we squared up. Then the deputy hopped in front of me. He pushed Buddy back. He hopped in front of me, pointing the taser at me. So I'm backing off from the fucking taser. I'm just backing off from the taser. So walk. I'm walking backwards across the street. Then there's two more deputies on that side of the street. Buddy in the pink pants came running the fuck up. They put two tasers on me, one taser on him, and told me back the fuck off, back the fuck off. And I'm backing up. I'm like, shit, you got it, big homie. Shit, I ain't trying to ride the lightning today. I ain't never been tased before, so shit. I backed the fuck off.
Well, the
And
thing about it
then
is,
Holly lawyer said, get your ass in this motherfucking truck. And shit, my lawyer said get in the truck, so I gotta go.
but they trying to say you ran. The thing about it is, they can't say they beat the light skin off of you and then you ran. And both
I
of them couldn't
was
have had. If they beat
right.
the light skin off you, then that means you was there. You was in the mix. And
Exactly.
if you ran, then that means they couldn't have beat the light skin off of you. So which one is it going to be? Did they beat the light skin off of you, or did you run? Like what?
I
You know
was
what I'm
I
saying?
was I was I was literally squared up with one nigga. I was squared up with one fucking nigga. Who the fuck ran?
Let's chill in the comments. Wanda can say, she could say things. She's not, she's just talking, you guys. She's not being disrespectful. She just said he left Carlos and moved by Holly Mama. That's not being disrespectful, you guys.
You talking about in the court? Yeah,
No,
Holly
no, no,
Mama
no,
told
no. You
because
got somebody
my
in the comment saying things about you, but it's not disrespectful. She just voicing her opinion. It's just opinion,
no,
y'all.
no,
Everybody's
that's what
opinion is not.
happened in that's what happened in the court when after all the commotion and shit died down, Holly Mama told us to come sit by her. So I tapped Los like, come on, let's go sit by Holly Mama. He's like, nah, I'm gonna sit right here. He stayed exactly where he stayed. I went and sat next to Holly Mama. So
Yeah.
next.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that they even have to go through this because they, because Carlos was dating a woman that got a. It is what it is. She got a family. She grew up rough, baby. She grew up rough. She grew up rough. But
One
look
thing
look
about
who's look who inspires her. Look
one
look look, look who her mentors are.
one
Mm,
thing about me, I ain't never ducking no hands. We could throw hands all day. I ain't never ducking no motherfucking hands. I ain't never running from no fucking hands. And like I said, it was one nigga squared up with me. So what the fuck am I running from?
yeah.
While I'm squared up with that one nigga, I see four niggas on top of Los and a whole bunch of deputies trying to break that shit up.
Oh, so 4 guys did jump him.
Yeah, it was four niggas
Wow.
on top of him.
Mm. Well,
The whole
yeah,
time,
damn.
whole time I'm contending with this nigga in front of me and this deputy that's right here off to the left pointing the taser at me.
So why did they detain him if he was the one getting jumped?
So that's what I'm trying to understand.
I wonder, did
I
they
mean,
do it for his
they
own
did
safety?
they did take the brother and I guess her little cousin into custody. They did take
Mm.
him into custody, but I don't know if they gonna be charged or anything.
Ignorance. You don't know that. You don't know that. You just been listening to a whole bunch of people on the
Shit,
internet.
it wasn't
Horse.
ignorance on
No, no,
our
no, no, no,
part.
no, no, no,
Shit.
no, no. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry. I'm talking about this person comment. She
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Holly.
That's
Holly did not
that's who
fear
I'm
for her
saying.
life. Yeah, she said Holly did not fear for her life. She KI'd Romeca. Come on. She KI'd Romeca so she can have Carlos for herself. Now look at her all locked up. And then she said ABD. I don't know what that means. What's up? Yeah. I'm good.
Do you want us to let the girls get in the pool now? While you doing this?
Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you, baby. So, but anyway, you probably just trolling. She said, David, we don't believe what the haters are saying anyway. No need to explain. They said Carlos waited on them outside or more. They saying Carlos waited on the people to come outside.
How we wait on them to come outside when they was all out? It was four niggas behind us. It was five little niggas at the bottom of the stairs. Her brother standing at the top of the stairs. It was all of them all around us. It was just us two. But we waited on them. Man, gone. Why don't you gone?
Because that wouldn't make no sense. Y'all would just voluntarily want to fight, not 8, 9 people or whatever. Y'all would just voluntarily want to fight a whole gang of people. I don't know about that. Well, that's good that y'all made it out there safe though. Because they probably, they could have tried something different. Yolanda said that family is ghetto. Tisha said they planned this.
It probably did, but
And
why? Where was that same energy at the first court date?
she
Who
said
put
the
the
initial
battery?
story in Royal V was that when Carlos and David left, the brothers was already outside waiting. And she said then later someone came and said something different. But let me tell you something that I noticed about this case. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm up here eating. Hold on one second. Let me say something in a minute. Hold on.
Sure. Who put the batteries in y'all backs today? Because that same energy wasn't the same energy at the first court date.
One thing I noticed about this case, it doesn't matter who it is, right? If they say something that sounds like music to their ears, they're going to go run and spread that shit to the highest mountain. You hear me?
As I
Because,
say, jump.
go ahead.
I was about to say, as I say, jump on it like a bitch in heat.
Yes. And it's like they don't care who it is. They just hear something and then they just take off and run with it. That's how this whole story then got screwed around. then turned around. Oh, Romeca was the innocent one. She was there and she just wanted to leave just so she can go to work because she was getting her life together. And Holly was like, no, bitch, come on, girl. I want to beat your ass. Come on, let's fight. You know what I mean? They, you know, it only take one person to say something that they want to hear and they about to spread this shit like wildfires, you know?
Mhm.
Not before you bloom said, just because a story is all over the internet doesn't make it fact. That is so true, girl. Y'all have to remember these people are content creators. Their job is to give y'all something to like and comment to be logical. Yes, that's true. And not only that, let's add they're content creators, right? And they have to appease their audience. You have to understand, Romeca has a large audience, way, way larger than Holly. That's why they get the views, they get the likes. That's why they're, you know, they're making bank off of this story, Team Romeca. That's why old boy flipped. He said, fuck that. I'm tired of getting these 100 views over here. I want to make me some money too. So now he's Team Romeca. So him and Keys gonna have to spread the love, share the love. Anyway, I'm just joking, but and he wants to be like Keys. He like, shit, I'm trying to be on Keys level. I'm trying to be on Keys level. So he running over there with the outlandish stories and shit, having all fairy tales all late at night, sounding like a whole goofball, sounding like a hurt puppy. Carlos wouldn't answer my call. So this was my last resort. I'm going to make some shit up. I don't care if y'all believe it or not. Let me just make some shit up. Anyway, but today was crazy, y'all. Next court date, January 7th. I guess are y'all going back, David? I don't recommend it. I mean, I know y'all there to support Holly, but I don't recommend y'all going to court.
Wherever the wind
Unless
blows with me. Wherever the wind blows with me.
well,
Yeah, I ain't
you have
never
a
ducking
wife.
no. I ain't never ducking no smoke. Yeah.
I got that, but you have a wife, and do you have children?
Well, I got a wife and kids.
Okay, you got wife and kids. So I ain't saying desert your boy. I don't even recommend him to go to court, but I know he's gonna go because you know he wants to support Holly. But I just say protect yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's 7-3. No, hold on, this ain't it. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see who this is. What area code Chicago? Y'all 773?
773-312-872-708.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll check it later. But anyway, Meg said, be careful, David. Think of your family. Yes, think of your family first. Thank you for the super chat, Monica. Monica, she said, y'all hit that like button. And more brings facts, not feelings. We woke her up. She had her day planned it and we interrupted. Thank you, Monica. Monica, I'm gonna still take the girls to the mall. We're gonna go do some go-kart riding or whatever. But you know, I know you can't take a weapon in the courtroom or whatever, but could you no, don't do that. I don't know if you could take, like, if you're going through the scanners, can you say, hey, I got my weapon, can y'all hold it until I come out? Can you do that or no? No, you might get locked up. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. They might lock your ass up if you go through the security and say, can y'all hold this until I come out? I don't know. Where I think y'all at the fair or some shit. Yeah, no, you might get locked up if you do that at the courthouse. I don't recommend that. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking maybe you could just have it like walking in and then have it walking out. But yeah, no, I don't think you could do that. So that may not be wise. But can you have an armed guard carry you? Well, they can't have a weapon either, can they? Shit, I don't know. Hell. She said to believe an unarmed person would start a fight when their outnumber is delusional. Yeah, it is delusional. Working women and in school and took damn good care of her son. Who, Michelle? Who was a working woman? and in school. So you think a working woman and in school that took care of her son, you think that make her non-violent, non-aggressive, non-law breaking? You think that's what that means? You think a working person in school and a good mommy, well, I ain't gonna say a good mommy, but took care of her son, do you think that means that they can't break laws? They can't be the agitator, the antagonizer, the aggressor, the bully? Yeah, okay. Well, I hope you don't think that, baby. I hope you don't think that. She said they always want a motherfucker to fight. I'm so tired of explaining this assault. This is assault. It was assault. It was absolutely assault. She said, what defines a great mom? Well, you know, some people think just because your kids face wash before they go to school is a great mama, okay? But I say a great mama also don't try to fight people in front of their son either. You know what I'm saying? She said, first degree murder, the Woods got receipts. All right, Michelle, come back to me. Come back to me a little bit later, and I want you to say the same thing, but make sure your lip up off the ground, okay? All right, make sure that your lip, when the charges either get downgraded or throw the hell out, I want you to just make sure your lip is not all the way scrubbing the ground, because she would not get convicted of first degree, okay? She said the white man ain't locking you up for nothing. You definitely don't live in America. She said the white man ain't locking you up for nothing. You definitely don't live in America, baby, because the white man will lock your ass up quick, fast, in a hurry. They locked the dude up for stealing a book bag or something and kept him in there for how long that guy stayed in there? Didn't he stay in there a couple of years in New York? They had that book bag, and then when he got out, he ended up committing suicide because they raped him while he was in jail. Do you remember that, David? The guy on Rikers Island? David must be doing something, y'all. Anybody remember that story? The guy, allegedly, he stole a book bag. They found out later that he didn't, but they said he stole a book bag. They locked him up, and they forgot to bring him to court, right? To face the judge. Like, he never went to court to face the judge, and he stayed in there so long. Okay, she said, yeah, 2 years. Stayed in there for 2 years before even going before the judge, and they tossed him around and you know, did some horrible things to him, right? And then and they finally let him go. He couldn't live with himself. He couldn't live knowing that he had went to prison, well, jail for no reason, and they raped him. They raped him so many times. They passed him around to a whole bunch of different guys, and he ended up coming out and unaliving himself because he just couldn't take it no more. You know? Which is a very sad story, but yeah, they detained him and not charged him. Yep, they just detained him. She said, can David speak on what happened in court today with Holly? Yeah, David, when he comes back, he can. But from what I heard, well, let's just let him sell it, but nothing really happened. It was just the same old, they just set a court date for January the 7th. And well, something happened, but hold on, we'll just let him we'll let him say it. She says, but Holly, ain't she going down? Okay, now I think you're trolling the chat. If you're gonna do that, then you know you're gonna get put out. Don't troll the chat. Don't troll my supporters, because my supporters will jump on your ass. You know, they will really, really jump on your ass. Like, we try to be peaceful around here and have engaging conversations, right? But if you come over with the foolishness, they're gonna jump on your ass. And I don't want that disruption in my comment section. You could talk, you could voice your opinion, but if you're just trolling, just throwing shit out there because it sounds good to your ears, then you're gonna get blocked. Don't troll the chat, please. She said, I actually wouldn't, just because their family don't make it right. Romeca should have kept it going. Yeah, what do you mean, Vanessa? What are you saying? Are you responding to? She said, I wish Romeca was one of y'all family members. I bet y'all would feel different. No, I wouldn't want her to be my family member. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Nope. Nope. She'll have our asses in a whole lot of stuff. All right, let me go on and get this little maggot up out of here. God damn, motherfucking dumbass maggots. You know what I'm saying? They just dumb for no reason, dumb. Stay y'all dumbass over there. Stay y'all dumbasses over there. Jeez, damn. Go to somebody else's channel. I'm sure they'll love you. They probably need to say all the dumbass, emotional ass motherfuckers. Come on over here. Yeah, but she the type of person that'll probably get you caught up into some shit. So no, nope. Sometimes we can't pick our family, but I'll be cool on that. They know that girl was a bully and seeing how some of the family act, that was normal for them. Absolutely, that's normal for them. That's absolutely normal for them. She said, we don't fight over men. Yeah, yeah, and Holly wasn't trying to fight either. Holly wasn't trying to fight. She said, more, I think you're mad Holly locked up. That's why you quickly go in defense mode. Why would I be mad because Holly locked up? It's just preliminary. Holly will be home in January. Rika. Holly will be home in January. Okay. I hope you don't get mad when she come home in January. But you ain't gonna call me bald head and get to stay in my chat, dear. Okay. The person that just got kicked the fuck out is because they call me bald headed. Okay. Just because I wear my hair short. If I wore my hair natural, it'd probably be longer than any of y'all real hair underneath them damn fake ass wigs y'all be wearing around here. Let's really talk about it. It be the ones that calling you bald head to have somebody else's hair glued on their head. Y'all funny to me. Be like, I got real long horse hair. My hair is all long, it's down to my ass. Get the fuck out of here. Take that wig off and then let's talk. Okay. But if you don't like what I say, Rika, if you don't like what I'm saying over here, you know you don't have to stay. I'm just saying. Some of y'all have been mildly, not even mildly, y'all have been thoroughly disrespectful. And I've been taking it. And I'm not taking it no more. So if y'all want to be disrespectful, take your disrespectful ass over to somebody else's comments or you will get cussed out. And it is what it is. She said, Amor, is there any proof that she bullied Holly? It's coming, Kim. You just hold your horses, baby. Hold your horses, baby. It's coming. It's coming. Okay? It's coming. It's coming. Y'all got to be patient, though. You have to be patient. The case is going to unfold. Trust me. Just be patient, though. She said, Amor, read my comment. All right. Where's your comment, baby? She said, Amor, I was reading comments. Romeca supporter saying Holly in prison for a ninja. Romeca is DEAD for the same ninja. Ooh, now that's cold right there, Super Leo. Now, you know, if I said that, you will have another content creator bully that wants my attention so bad. You will have her clip that and play that 1,500 times on her platform to try to get people not to come watch me. You hear it? Hold on, let me play it again. You hear it? Hold on, let me play it again. Let me see what ChatGPT said about it. ChatGPT says she's evil. Hold on. You hear it? Let me play it again. Hold on. You hear it? Let me play it again. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, y'all, here comes tomorrow. Y'all listen to this recording. You hear it? Let me play it again. You hear it? Let me play it again. You hear it? Let me play it again. I'll see you the next day. Next day come around. You hear it? Let me play it again. You hear it? Let me play it again. You hear it? Let me play it again. Girl, get the fuck out of here repeating that same ass, lame ass shit. She was not granted release based on the judge saying there was a fist bump. Ari is requesting the video that shows the fist bump so the trial judge can see it wasn't a fist bump. She'll be released. Yes, she will be released. And I wonder what they're going to say when she's released in January. I know what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, at least she had to spend Christmas in there. That's what they're going to say. That's exactly what they're going to say. She said, I've raised 5 girls and I lost a daughter to gun violence. I had a son that was accused of murder and I turned his ass straight in. People need to hold people accountable for their actions. Yeah,
Okay,
people
I'm
do.
back.
Okay, thanks, David. People do need to hold people accountable for their actions. And that's why people also need to hold people accountable that run up on people and wanting to fight and act ignorant. They need to be held accountable for their actions too. Okay? Guns are not the only thing that kill people. People die by the hands of people too. But anyway, they want to know what happened in court today.
Uh, it was just a status hearing to see if the lawyer received the discovery to set the next court date, which is moving to another judge, and something about some HIPAA laws was violated. That was the gist of court today. It wasn't nothing too fancy and nothing to get in the uproar about.
Now, who mentioned the HIPAA law? Was it the defense or the
The
prosecutor?
the defense.
But I thought the defense is the one that put it out.
No, there was a HIPAA law that was violated. So somebody did something. Somebody said something that wasn't supposed to be said because it was Holly's personal medical stuff, and shit. Apparently, somebody's gonna get in trouble for that.
Now, was it the HIPAA? It was violated today or last court date?
I think it was last court date.
Was it about her
Because
being pregnant?
yeah, it was about. I think it was about her being pregnant. Whatever. When
But
they
I thought
took
the
her to the
defense.
when they took her to the hospital, apparently some nurse is the one that put it out there or something.
Oh shit! Oh, so the nurse put that shit out.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, but did they have the same judge today?
Nah, it was a black lady judge.
And did Ari try to get her out today?
No. That'll come at a later date.
Mm-hmm. So today was just a status update and just to see did she receive any of the discovery?
Yeah.
Did the judge say anything about the or did the state attorney say anything about the CTA footage?
No, none of that was mentioned today.
So the judge didn't see any evidence, just like the last court date?
Exactly.
Okay. So it was really quick then, huh? What, 10, 15 minutes?
Oh, it was about 7 or 8 minutes long.
Was Holly there or was she on camera?
Nah, Holly was there.
Oh, she was there? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did Ari say anything that sounds good in the courtroom? Did she say anything in the courtroom that that sounds confident?
Yeah, motion for bond reconsideration.
Oh, she did do a motion for bond.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She put it in.
Hey, bro.
She put it in yesterday. But apparently, I guess the judge didn't get it in time to look over it. So
Yeah, that's what we're talking about now online. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, bye-bye. All right, sorry about that. But I'm sorry, what'd you say, David? My phone wrong. I shouldn't have answered it. But
I said she put it in yesterday, but I guess the judge didn't get it in time for them to go over it. So that'll be taken up on January 7th.
all right, hold on.
Not everything.
Okay, so Tina made a statement. Let me read the statement. She said, I cannot, this is Romeca mama. Is her last name Mac Miller?
Yeah.
Mac Miller? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Romeca's mother's statement, you guys. It was just sent to me. It says, I cannot pretend that today did not hurt. My family is carrying a heavy weight, especially during the holidays, a time that was always special to my daughter. My grandson is struggling deeply because his mother is not here, and the season reminds him of that loss in ways that are painful and overwhelming. As a grandmother and a mother, my heart is broken and exposed right now. What I want the world to understand is that today reopen wounds for our family. Emotions, damn, excuse me, hold on. Hmm. She says emotions were intentionally disturbed at a time when we are grieving, healing, and trying to protect a child who has already endured far too much. We are asking
Going
for
on, big
space,
dog.
dignity, and respect as
Yep.
we navigate. I'm gonna put you on mute just for a second. While I read this. All right, it says emotions were intentionally okay, anyway. We are asking for space, dignity, and respect as we navigate this process and safeguard our peace. We are also following what the attorney advised to prevent any more chaos through this difficult time. Our family is committed to healing. We are leaning on therapy, on one another, and on God as we move forward. I ask everyone to pray for us. Pray that this process is fair. Pray that there is no more violence, no more harm, and no more pain directed toward our family. Pray that we are protected as we seek justice so that my grandson can grow surrounded by love, stability, and care. In honor of my daughter, I am asking everyone to choose love over violence. Please do not promote or glorify any form of violence in her name. When you speak her name, think of me as her mother. And think of her son who is young online and able to see the things being said and shared. He deserves protection, not more trauma. I love you all. Let's continue to paint the city pink for, hold on. Wait a minute, where does it say? Oh, paint the city pink for the mix with love, justice, and unity, and God leading the way. With love, Mama Tina. Mama Tina. That's the message from Mama Tina, y'all. That's the message from Mama Tina, y'all. That's the message from Mama Tina. Well, yeah, okay. She said they have no accountability. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. None whatsoever. If her daughter would not have stopped on September the 8th, Mama Tina, when they could be enjoying the fuck out of Christmas right now, the holidays and all, making gingerbread houses, eating, sucking on candy canes, eating cookies and cakes and pies and all of that shit, right? It's just too simple. It's
Hey,
just
so
that,
what's going on? Tell it.
just that simple. She said, so that means he can see that his father really misses him and wants to see him. She said, mind you, both of her daughters are on the camera today acting a fool. Exactly. But she talking about they committed to healing. She may be committed to healing. Mama Tina, you might be committed to healing, but I don't think that your other family members are committed to healing. I just don't think so. From what I saw today, absolutely they are not. They are not. So it's Miss Tina might be committed to healing. Yeah, but yeah, no. I'm sorry, Miss Tina. You need to speak for yourself because your other two daughters out there showed their whole entire ass today on camera. We got it on video. Their whole entire ass. She said pure manipulation and deflection. That part. She said, so a little late for that message. People in pink have already act out in violence in her name. Exactly. They act out in violence in her name. Sure did. Sure did. She said, Super Leo, I'm trying to figure out why he doesn't have parental blocks on his tablet or iPhone and how La Leslie said Lil Lo's got all this information online. They will never have peace because they have dark souls. They all are menace. It's sad Romeca died, but today was proof of the product of what Romeca comes from. Yep, that's who she has surrounded herself around, excuse me. Yep. David and Carlos filed charges on Romeca family for assault. When the first happened, one of the family members said this was the third girl cousin in the same way. Yes, I heard that too. But was it a girl cousin? Because I thought it was one was a guy cousin. She said, and pink don't make you pretty. Sure don't, Vanita. You right about that. Pink does not make you pretty. So anyway, this message to me does not align with what we saw on camera. It just does not. It does not align with what we saw on camera. She says we are committed to healing and we're leaning on therapy and one another and on God. We move forward. Yeah, as we move forward, I can't tell because God would have told them don't do that. God would have told them don't be acting like a plum ass fool out there in the streets in front of the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. I'm sorry, Miss Tina. Yeah, no. What we saw today does not align with your message, ma'am. It just absolutely does not. It absolutely does not. Hold on. So, let me read. Let me listen to this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that was not a good look from what happened today. She said it's obvious they incited the violence. I don't think Loss was on no fighting ish. She said it was not her family. Those were supporters that fought Loss. Not true, because the brother got detained. I'm not even gonna say locked up, but her Romeca brother got detained, and so did Romeca cousin. So they just picked them out of a crowd. Y'all be trying so hard. I swear to God, y'all be trying so hard. Y'all be
And
like, they
the
won't, they
uncle is
won't.
the one that threw the first punch.
You know, let me just tell you a little bit about some of these supporters. And I'm not going to say all Romeca supporters are the same, because I don't think they all the same. Just the ones that want to sit here and pretend like this family and their supporters do no wrong. Like they do no wrong whatsoever. Like nothing. They just sit there and just be like, oh no, they're just innocent. They just had their hands just set there by their chests and they were such good people. And oh, come on. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Stop acting like one side is just demon and demonic and the other side is just Hail Mary or some shit. It's not like that. So cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Just cut it out. You know? Y'all need to stop that bullshit. For real. Y'all act like, oh, Holly did the ultimate wrong. She planned this, she plotted this, Carlos helped her, and now her supporters are demon, demonic, evil, and all this shit. And then and Romeca, hold on, there you go. You came back. There you go. I was waiting for you to come back. And Romeca supporters are just so amazing, so divine, so wonderful, so civilized, so, idle people, good-hearted, loving, caring. Oh, come on. Stop. Stop it. You know? She said, I hope the judge in the DCFS case gets the video. Ooh. Yeah, we didn't even think about that. The ones that has Carlos, son in their custody. Ooh. Ooh, listen. I didn't even think about that, real T. This is absolutely not a good look. Ooh, I did not even think about that. I'm gonna do some research on that because that was not a good look. Because I don't know, does the sister stay at home with them? I don't think they do they? I don't think they stay at home with them. David, somebody said the worker got fired today. The DCF worker got fired today.
I don't know if she got fired today or was it yesterday, but they told him that she was being fired. Well,
For what?
they put it in the politically correct term of it. She's
What
been
did
let go.
they told Carlos that?
Yeah, she's been let go.
And is it because of the way she treated him?
Yeah, that and apparently her supervisors are being reprimanded.
Yeah, because from what I was saying, I was like, what the hell? That was some crazy shit. Hold on. Oh. But that was some crazy shit though. She was like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Don't you ever come back up here like this again? Like, why was she talking to him like that?
Right, he just came up there with his court order. What the hell? He don't come back up here.
Yeah, she was, child, I don't want to say that bad about DCFC workers, but baby,
I'll say all they ass ghetto as fuck.
well,
Like
I
how
was
the
gonna
fuck?
say it.
How do y'all get these state jobs and y'all ain't got no type of professionalism, no type of decorum? What the fuck?
Well, well, you said it then. You said it. I had a friend that worked there. He was a guy, and he told me he was like, he said this and the welfare office is two places you do not want to work. He said they hired the most ignorant ass motherfuckers to work in them places. I said, damn, for real? Hey, he said the welfare office and the child services that are two places you do not want to work. I wouldn't work there anyway because that's not my profession. But they disrespectful to the people, talk down on them. And I heard they don't even get paid that much money to be doing that. How you gonna act a fool on your job and you ain't even getting paid a lot of money? I mean, hell, you gotta pay me to act cut up. I'm not gonna cut up for your establishment. Listen, if I'm getting paid a little bit amount of money, I'm gonna be a third man, third row. That means I'm just gonna come there, do my job, and leave. I ain't doing nothing extra. You ain't getting no extra excitement from me. I ain't turning up and acting no plum ass fool, and you ain't even paying me what I feel like I'm worth. I got a degree to come in here and work in an old ghetto ass establishment. Ain't no way. I pass. I go do something else. She said, what did they charge Carlos for? He didn't get charged for anything, right? He just got detained, right?
Yeah, he just
I
got
don't,
the time. That's it. They not gonna
yeah.
charge him for shit. They understand that it's emotions running high on both sides of the family. So like,
So well, per David, he's not charged. He's just detained. And I think the other guys are not charged either. They're just detained. They're just gonna detain them and probably release them at different times
mm,
to go cool off. So, but like I said, I don't know if you was on here earlier, David, but what I said was if Romeca family and supporters thought that the murder one charge was solid, right? And that Holly was gonna go to prison and then they was gonna go and get David and lock him up for conspiring or some type of conspiracy or being an accomplice, then they wouldn't have even done this. So this right here speaks volume to me. This tells me that that either they've seen that tape or the state attorney then told them that, hey, I overcharged because of this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
I don't think that they have faith in the justice system, because if they did, then they wouldn't have done what they did today.
Wouldn't have been no need for it.
She said, how would she like, hey Latricia, she said, how would she like it if I need to get in, I need to call you. God damn it. Anyway, how would she like it if he get custody of his son and don't let him and don't let the grandmother like they are doing him? That's wrong with her family doing. Yeah, for them not to be letting him see his son is wrong. But my advice to Carlos is follow the steps there are steps that's laid out that he has to follow. And I say follow those steps. Don't get belligerent. Don't get him a reason to, you know, say anything about you. Just follow the steps. Follow those steps. Yeah. She said Tia ain't go live yet, laughing my fucking ass off. They done stopped her from reporting. Wait a minute. What? She said, more not David, you mean Carlos. Oh, did I say David? Y'all know I'll be screwing up names. She said, all due respect, should she have told her kids to not come to court with that BS? You know, her kids are grown, right? So a mother can only like hope that her kids behave or whatever. But I don't think that oh, somebody said Tia did go live, T. But anyway, she could tell her kids not to go, you know, go to court with that BS. But you would think that because they're grown, that she wouldn't have to tell them. You know what I'm saying? That they would know that. That they would know, hey, we're on camera. They did it for the camera. They like attention. She said Tia did a video an hour ago. She actually addressed y'all saying she's biased. And she is. She's absolutely biased. I'll be wrong. No, I ain't gonna. Hey. She said Tia was live earlier. I watched some of it, then start watching them more. Yeah. So real T. They said Tia did go live. She said, remember the day of the incident, DCF was at the school and prevented Carlos from getting his son. It's not the family decision at this point. That's not true because he got his son. He got his son that day, right? I thought he said they came in. Yeah, he got his son from the school. They came and took the son from him at another location. He got his son. Y'all just be believing people on the internet. I mean, I guess I'm on the internet too. But y'all just be believing everything that y'all hear. But he got his son from school that day. He got his son from school. She says she's not. I was yelling at my phone at them lies. Yeah, she's very much biased. She said with her pink nails. Oh, that's a good catch. A good catch. She said Carlos said they didn't allow him to get his son that day. The school allowed him to get his son, but the family had somebody to come and take the son from him. So he did. She said, yes, he handed his son over, so it wasn't a tragedy. So they came in kind of, you know, said, give him here. And you know what I mean? But he did get his son that day from school. She said with that justice for Romeca nail polish. She had on pink nail polish. She was painting the city pink, but I'm not biased. I'm not biased, y'all. I'm just in this group, y'all. I'm not biased. I'm not justice for Romeca. Girl, stop. She said Tia went live and someone told her she was biased. They made a comment about her wearing pink fingernail polish and tried to hide it while doing her commentary. Girl, now I gotta go see it. Hold on. Now I gotta go see it. Y'all should have told me that. Damn. Hold on. Let me see. What is her name? Tia. She tried to hide it. Hold on. Oh Lord. Let me go. I gotta. Hold on. Did she try to hide it? Let me see. Yes, she got on pink, girl. No, she wasn't trying to hide it. Hold on. Let's see.
Tells out through her by way of her brother. So then, fast forward, County Holly Johnson is taken into custody, and that is how Carlos Behan, I remember, was by way of his sister, who had contacted me months prior via email. Courthouse Holly Johnson's cousin or aunt, I believe, I don't remember, and I don't want to misspeak here, but somebody that is related to her, who also knows the PR space, contacted me as well. At some point, we exchanged phone numbers, and it was very clear to me that Cordeja Holly Johnson did not want to speak because her attorney had instructed her not to speak. It was never that she didn't have a platform by me to speak. This is not a situation where I'm taking sides here.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know anybody here. The only people that I feel any type of like absolute like pouring of my heart out for is obviously anybody in this situation who's lost all sides, right? And especially the children in this. This is who I feel the worst for. So while people are online arguing, trying to call for my job and all this stuff, who you need to be pouring your love and heart out to are the children that are literally.
She's saying that today, but she damn sure didn't say that before.
Because of this situation, but we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on all this other outside stuff. We got kids that are caught up in the middle of this. One in the womb who was not here, who was growing up in a womb that's probably stressed out in jail. One that is, I don't know where the little baby in all of this is. And I say baby.
She's not stressed out, okay? Calm your nerves, calm your nerves.
Because we know that child is not, I don't think the child is 1 year old yet, maybe like 9 months or so, almost 10 months. And then we have Carlos Jr., who's out here without parents right now. So, okay, so I want to clear that up. Anything that I read on the proper, the fist bump and all that, and what witness one said that they saw and all this, that came from the Cook County State's Attorney.
But she also said, who would go get a restraining order when you're antagonizing someone? Who would just go do that and then turn around and KI someone? You said that out your own mouth, and we have it on recording, Tia. Tia, we have it on recording, Tia.
Okay, let's get into what happened today. So in court today, what transpired was, again, Cordeja Holly Johnson's attorneys, they argued for her to, essentially, they were pressing for her to be let out. Rightfully so. They can do that. That is their legal right to do that. She is pregnant. Prior to this, she did not have a lengthy criminal history. In fact, she had one thing that was a misdemeanor, so not even worth talking about. I mean, it was nothing on her record prior to this. So
because she's not a criminal. Because she's not a criminal. Say that. Come on, say it together. Because Holly is not a criminal. Holly's not a criminal. She's not a criminal at all.
From a legal standpoint.
Now, somebody said earlier, if Romeca was my family member and this, that, and the other, whatever. No, I would take Holly as my family member over Romeca any day. Holly is more me. Holly is, she's more my style. I would accept Holly as a daughter before I accept Romeca as a daughter.
That is something that an attorney will argue. It does not matter who it is. That attorney would then argue that my client is not a flight risk. My client has never, felt the need, and she had a CCW. She was a concealed carry holder, and there was nothing that indicates that she had fired that weapon at someone or pulled out her gun to shoot and kill someone, allegedly, because we don't know everything unfolded. We're seeing the aftermath video, okay? So prior to that, based on what we know, there's nothing that shows that in her history. So an attorney is obviously going to argue my client is pregnant. She had no prior criminal history. She should be let out. Is what they're going to say. So that was what they tried to have happen.
And Holly's never stabbed her boyfriend. Holly never pulled up and on somebody and jumped out the car and saying, "Get off the phone, bitch! Get off the phone, bitch! Hang up the phone, bitch!" Holly don't do that. Holly don't do that type of stuff. No, Holly don't do that. That's not Holly.
In court. That did not happen. That did not happen at all in court.
And she wouldn't have done what she did if somebody didn't run up on her. Why don't you say that, Tia? Huh? It was an unfortunate day, Tia. Why don't you say Holly would not have done any of what she did if somebody didn't run up on her? Say that, Tia. Tia.
What ended up happening was she was not let out yet again. So this is the second time. And in fact, she will reappear in court on January 2nd. Here's where it gets interesting.
Yeah, talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Our field producer who was there said that Cordeja Holly Johnson's family was let out first out of the courtroom, and that they lingered a little bit in the hallway. And then after that, Romeca's family was let out, but there was still leftover from supporters of Quadeja Holly Johnson. I don't know who exchanged words with who. I'm not here to say that because I was not there to know. And even though my field producer, our field producer of Fox 32 was there, it was not clear who started the drama first. That is unknown here. What we know is words were exchanged. Now, allegedly, people are saying that, and obviously there's two sides, right? Really three.
But watch, she gonna tell the Romeca supporter side. Watch this.
There's people that are supporters of Romeca. She's had supporters this entire time since she died.
Yeah, because the media put out bullshit. Because y'all put out bullshit. That's why. Because y'all put out the bullshit.
We're calling for Quadeja Holly Johnson to be charged. And then you have those of Quadeja Holly Johnson that believes that, you know, she's innocent in this and that she did the right thing. Okay. And then you have. And
she did. She did the right thing. She absolutely did the right thing. She defended herself. And she has the right to defend herself when her stalker pulls up on her. Yeah, she did the right thing.
People that are just talking that know nothing about either one of them. They're just followers of the story.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad I'm not just a follower of a story.
Well, we don't know what transpired outside of that courthouse, except for to say that some people are saying that.
Watch this. Because see, she wants to put something out in the air and she's trying to be careful with how she does it. Watch how she spin this narrative right quick.
Carlos approached the family.
What?
Okay, that's what some people are saying.
Didn't I tell you? She thinks she's slick. This lady thinks she's slick, but you're not. You're not that bright. You're really not, Tia. You're really not.
Some people are in the family being Romeca's family. Then other people are saying that it was the opposite. Okay? That it was the opposite.
No, don't say the opposite. Say Romeca family approached Carlos. Say that. Say that. See, she put out in the atmosphere, if people are saying Carlos approached Romeca's family, why don't you say, instead of saying some people saying the opposite, why don't you say some people are saying that Romeca family approached Carlos? Why don't you put that out? Yeah, okay, because you don't want that clip.
And obviously there's two sides, right? Really three. There's people that are supporters of Romeca. She's had supporters this entire time. Since she died, people have been calling for Quadeja Holly Johnson to be charged. And then you have those of Quadeja Holly Johnson that believes that, you know, she's innocent in this and that she did the right thing. Okay.
And she did.
And then you have people that are just talking that know nothing about either one of them. They're just followers of the story. Well, we don't know what transpired outside of that courthouse, except for to say that some people are saying that Carlos approached the family. Okay, that's what some people are saying. Some people are in the family being Romeca's family. Then other people are saying that it was the opposite. Okay, that it was the opposite and that the family approached Carlos or said something to Carlos. I don't know which one is true. Okay, because we're looking, the video we have is everybody going out. You can hear stuff being said, arguing back.
No, the video you have is Romeca family and supporters acting a plum ass donkey. Why don't you say that? See, somebody need to pass me the microphone and let me go on Fox 32. Okay? Because I tell the real story.
It's both sides. In the video that we have, you hear both sides. It's no indication of who kicked it off in our video. For
Yellow Blossom, David already told what happened. They met them outside. They was in front of them, behind them, and surrounding them. Okay. So some people was already outside waiting for them. Some people was following behind them, and some people were, you know, surrounding them. So it was planned, baby girl. It was planned. Allegedly.
When the argument transpired in the hallways of the Layton Criminal Courthouse, you hear both sides saying something. Now, outside, we don't know because we were not out there. TT Barfield, who recorded video outside, where you hear Romeca's sister basically saying, "You ruined that girl's life."
No, you hear Romeca's sister making threats and acting belligerent. Now, why don't you just say what it is, Tia? She was making threats and acting belligerent.
and you ruined that girl's life. Speaking of Cordelia Holly Johnson.
You know, I promise you, I've never met a reporter like her before. Never, ever. Most reporters are more professional. You understand me? I'm not a reporter. I didn't go to school for this. But I guarantee you, if I had to really be on camera and report something, I wouldn't be acting like her. You understand what I'm saying? Most reporters are more professional, more smooth with it, not slamming their hand down on the goddamn desk the way she doing it. You understand me? Oh my God.
And, you know, my sister, you know, is obviously not here. That was words that she was hurling at Carlos.
That's not what she said. Why don't you say what she said? Because she's biased. Because if she was a fair reporter, she would actually say what the sister was saying. You know how we are. You know what we about or whatever. You know, it was idle threats that she was making. You know we was coming. You know we was coming. All right. Well, okay. Well, let me go on and let you take a trip. There you go. So you ain't got to worry about me being so invested anymore. Okay. I speak passionate. So now you ain't got to worry about me being so invested. Okay. Obviously you invested too, because you over here listening to me. She talking about you're too invested, my friend. And you too much listening to me, my friend.
So again, we don't know who kicked off what outside. What I can tell you is that from the video, we see that, at least this is what I'm being told, that Carlos is then put in handcuffs, brought back in the courthouse, and then family members of Romeca too, one which we know for sure is a family member of Romeca or related to Romeca or known.
Romeca brother, Romeca uncle. Yeah, they family members of Romeca. Mm-hmm.
Of Romeca, because that person has on pink, is also brought back into the courthouse and is in handcuffs with the sheriff. The other person is unknown. So we can at least say Carlos was brought back into the courthouse, and so was a member of Romeca's family, based on the fact that as a support to Romeca, the family and those who are allies of the family have been wearing pink. So that we do know. Let's get into what happens in a case like this. There's very heightened emotion. So who knows how this is going to play out. The judge has a very big job here. The judge's number one job in terms of the functionality of the courtroom, of the proceedings, is safety. That is the number one thing here. The problem is that as fights and stuff like this happens, people get in front of.
Okay, I'm about over her, y'all. Let me ask y'all something. She said, I am not team either. I'm team facts, but some of y'all are so disrespectful to her for giving her opinion. Well, if you feel that we're disrespectful, Janice, then don't listen to us. Okay. How are we disrespectful when we're doing commentary on her? She is a reporter. She's a reporter, and reporter is a professional business, a professional job. And she's not acting professional right now. Not like other reporters act. We can make our opinion, just like she giving her opinion. We giving our opinion, and now you're giving your opinion. You see how that go? You see how that go? Tia gave her opinion. I gave my opinion on Tia, and then you gave your opinion on us. So why are you right and we're wrong? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? Okay.
Courthouse, who knows if going back to the cars. Who knows what is happening on the outside that could impact the inside of the courtroom. What happens is the judge has a very difficult decision.
Exactly. Thank you, Texas Bama, for saying that. Reporters are not supposed to give their opinion. They're supposed to just speak the facts. See, we're commentaries. I'm a commentary. I get paid off of views and tips if y'all throw me a tip. I didn't go to school for this. I don't have to stay neutral if I don't want to. Some days I might come out here and be neutral, and some days I might not. I'm not neutral on what happened today. What happened today was bullshit. Trying to fight somebody outside the courtroom was bullshit. I don't have to be neutral.
And in past cases, I have seen where judges will then limit who can be in that courtroom. So the judge may say media and only direct family of both.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I done jumped all downtown. I'm sorry, Janice. Listen. I'm sorry, boo. Let me blow you a kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm sorry, girl. Put your head back on your shoulder, girl. Okay? I'm sorry. Forgive me. Why y'all let me jump all over Janice? Why y'all let me do that? Huh? Sorry, Janice. She said, I'm talking about you, not her.
Individuals, when I say both the victim and also those, the defendant in this case, can be allowed in the courtroom. So there are several different things that were happening here. So yes, there was a fight on the outside.
She said, I'm talking about the people in your chat responding to your commentary. Okay, Janice. Hey, everybody in the comments, tell Janice that we sorry. Y'all got me jumping all over her, and I ain't gonna say y'all. It was me. I take full responsibility. It's my fault. I read it wrong, baby girl.
And people are pointing the finger, but what happened on the outside has implications for inside the courtroom. And in fact, there's other layers of what could happen on a legal level when there's this much emotion. I've had people completely threaten me who I do not know, who are now being investigated by different agencies by making threats through social media, all because of a case. In some cases, I think they may be family members of certain people. In other cases, I think they're followers of the case. But all of that kind of stuff outside of the courtroom, especially the way it played out today, has implications inside the courtroom. And I think that's the part that people forget. When you're calling for justice, no matter who you're calling for justice for, we've seen justice for Meeks, as that being Romeca, that was her nickname. We've seen justice for people calling for justice for Cordasia. The problem is when this kind of stuff happens, justice gets kind of muddy. And what I mean by that is you may not ever, depending on who you are, you may not get to see this play out because the judge literally may limit who can be in the courtroom. The judge may literally say the proceedings, therefore, moving forward, will just be this small group of people and you can watch on Zoom. So that is the problem with this, is that, you know, I get the emotion part of it. It is a lot of reasons to be mad. There's a lot of reasons.
Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you ain't one of the petty ones that go to one of my haters page and get on there and do 50 days and 50 nights of calling me a demon and all type of other crazy demonic names. You know what I mean? Just so they can get some views.
To be emotional about it, but let the justice system do their job. Quit calling out people for saying things that you don't know anything about. It's a way to handle things in a proper professional way. And so far what I'm seeing is people are getting emotional about this case, rightfully so, but you're threatening people in the process. So I don't know who threatened who in this case.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you know. You just ain't gonna say it, you know.
But what I do know is 3 people were arrested. So, and I did hear that as well, that Carlos was jumped. That is what I've heard too. So there's been different things and varying accounts of what I heard. I heard he approached the family, and as a result, he got jumped. Okay.
You see how she tried to twist that back? See, first she said, let me tell you, this girl is she's very good at manipulating. She really not that good. She can manipulate some people, but she can't manipulate me. So she said, I heard he got jumped. And now she's saying, yeah, I heard he approached the family, and because of that, he got jumped. Yeah. She's definitely, you know, I don't know who she thinks she's outsmarting, because you're not outsmarting smart people. It's people out here that's smarter than you, Tia. Yeah. It's people out here that's smarter than you and that can read straight through you.
To be emotional about it, but let the justice system do their job. Quit calling out people for saying things that you don't know anything about. It's a way to handle things in a proper professional way. And so far what I'm seeing is people are getting emotional about this case, rightfully so, but you're threatening people in the process. So I don't know who threatened who in this case, but what I do know is 3 people were arrested. So, and I did hear that as well, that Carlos was jumped. That is what I've heard too. So there's been different things and varying accounts of what I heard. I heard he approached the family, and as a result, he got jumped. Okay. I don't know which one is true. What I will know here shortly is I am waiting on the Cook County Sheriff's Department to get back to me on their narrative of things. They will have an official narrative of what happened, and they will also be able to tell me if indeed all 3 individuals that we see in that video, if they were charged as a result of the fight outside of the courtroom.
As a reporter, don't you think she should already know that information? She's like, I'm waiting for them to tell me if they were charged. She said, y'all good. You don't have to apologize. She wasn't disrespectful to me. It was just miscommunication. Hell no, I don't do drama. I would never. I'm grown. Thank you so much. That's what I want in my chat. I want all grown folks. I want the immature, ghetto acting hood rats to go to somebody else's channel, right? I want all grown people that know that, you know, you can have a miscommunication or whatever, and you ain't got to act all belligerent and shit. You know what I mean? So all grown people, I love that. Thank you so much for being grown. I appreciate that. Yeah, I want us to be a channel of grown people. I want them immature ass petty crybabies to go support somebody else, you know?
Or Courthouse. And technically, the way that they brought them back in was interesting to me. Normally, if you fight inside the courthouse, you are then, you know, arrested and charged and all of that. They were fighting outside. So it's going to be really interesting to see how, if they're charged, why they're charged, what the situation is. So that's whose narrative I'm going to use in this case, because here's the problem. So many different people in this whole totality of a bigger picture of things are very upset. They're exactly right, Victoria. They're Facebook lawyers and they're Facebook prosecutors. And different people are trying to get their narrative out, which may not be the truth. And in some cases,
you right about that, honey. You right about that, baby. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all.
it's not the truth at all. And so I'm going to rely in this case. And listen, it's a hard line to toe when you're a journalist, because you've also seen in the past, not saying this is related to Cook County Police Department, but you've also seen in the past where law enforcement, especially if it involves, you know, a police involved shooting, they're not always telling the truth. So it's a hard line to toe.
Oh, she must have seen the tape while she trying to switch some shit up. Talking about it's not always the truth. We know that. We've been trying to tell y'all that.
We're trying to, you know, go through the weeds and figure out what the truth is. So in this case, I am going to see what the Cook County Sheriff's Department gives back, and that is the guidance in which I will follow, because there are so many different layers of this onion and people trying to get their side out. And it's true, it's hard to trust the system, and oftentimes we don't trust the system, and we have good reason a lot of times not to trust the system. But as of right now, that will be the guidance I follow, unless I was to give somebody who was a man on the street who don't know nobody involved who could tell me what happened, because you've seen where this side wants this narrative out, that side wants that narrative out. The bottom line is, to get into the weeds of violence and fighting and all of that stuff, the justice system will take care of it some way, somehow. So that's what I will say. That's all that I can say about that. That's not my position to say. I don't know. I've had a loved one murdered. That person did go to prison for the rest of their natural life.
We don't care.
You know, only a handful of people are allowed in the courtroom because it has happened. That's all that I'm saying. But you're right. Everybody has a reason to feel how they feel. Lives have been uprooted. Children don't have parents. And it's a sucky situation all the way around. It's horrible all the way around. It absolutely is. So Romeca, you said one of the things that I agree the most with on this live. You can say when it's not your family member, and you're 100% right. It really is. Everybody can say what they think when it's not their family. So yeah, I will have a report on this on the news at 4 and 5. Again, waiting on.
I hope her report sound better than whatever the hell she's doing right now.
On the Cook County Sheriff's Department, they were already outside before the fight jumped off. Yeah, there's. I'm trying to see, is everybody. Yeah, I see most people I can identify. This video is running so fast. But I would say most of these members of the Cook County Sheriff's Police have body cams, so they would be able to hopefully give us a narrative of what happened. I appreciate you guys tuning in.
Exactly. You're right. Pull the body cam footage. See, did I run anywhere? Or did I have tasers on me? What the fuck?
Again, I agree with Paul Romeca. This is, it's easy to say when it's not your family. And I think part of the problem is a lot of this is being fueled by secret Facebook groups that are hidden to the public, but only have allowed a few members in. They're fueling anger, hate, and some of it is a little misplaced. Like, you're mad, in some cases, at the wrong people. Like, some of what I've seen about certain people in this is like, they didn't have anything to do with the charges. It's nothing they can do to bring charges. It's nothing I can do to bring charges. I'm not a Cook County prosecutor. I can't bring charges. And in fact, most people don't understand how it works. Police are the ones that present the charges to a Cook County prosecutor. In this case, and then they, depending on the kinds of cases, they could present it to a grand jury for indictment. There's so many different factors. And so a lot of the anger that I've seen online about, Quadesia being in jail and all of this is misplaced. I mean, Tina has nothing to do, and Tina McMiller being Romeca's family has nothing to do with those charges. It's nothing she can do. She was not there. She was not a witness. She did not speak about being there because she couldn't, because she wasn't there. She has nothing to do with those charges. In my case, I wasn't there.
So if she don't have anything to do with the charges, then why was the daughters out there, acting a plum ass fool?
I can't do anything about charges. I was not witness 1, witness 2, witness 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a whole lot of anger, and I'm gonna get that B kind of behavior online. And you guys are misplacing that anger at the wrong people. So I hope you figure that out. I know it's tough. It's tough losing somebody. It's tough losing somebody under these circumstances on both sides.
And it's tough having to defend yourself when your stalker approach you. Why don't you say that? It's tough having to defend yourself when your stalker approach you. Yeah, it's tough. It's very much tough.
I have been in some
biased
so I understand it. Again, I was younger, so maybe not fully understand.
We don't give a shit about y'all. Listen, I done heard enough from this damn. I done heard enough from this damn lady. I should say what she told Carlos and see if Team Romeca's like her ass after that. Man, please, this lady full of shit.
What she tell? What she tell Lowe's? Y'all
You want me?
put it out there.
Yeah, I might as well tell you that she ain't on no side, that she just trying to use this story to make it to the top. That's what she told Carlos. I'm not Team Romeca. I'm just trying to make it to the top. I'm using this story to take me over.
She trying to get out of having to go do field work and get behind the desk and do the reporting.
Yeah, talking about using this story as a stepping. Like, I'm not on no side. I'm not on no side. She wanted him to, and he was supposed to go tell his story, his side. I said, that motherfucker, if you think that, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Talking about, I'm not on no side. I'm just trying to use this to get up. She been a journalist forever, and you ain't got up yet. You using this story to get up, girl? Bye.
They don't want you in that main anchor seat. They not. This is Fox. This is a Republican-run channel. They're not gonna let you do that. You probably identify as a Democrat, don't you? Don't you?
Well, why she ain't got up before? Hold on, somebody said they sent me something in my inbox. Oh, you said you sent video number 2? All right, hold on.
My boy is out.
He out?
Yeah, he out that jam.
You got his phone or he got it?
I got his phones, but he out that jam now.
Good. All right, let me look at this other video. She said this other video shows a little bit more. Let's see. What a volume at on here? Oh.
If you pan back over to the right, all the way to the right and pause it, those are the two officers that are walking me back. Now, all the way to the right. The person that, no, to the other side. Yeah, other side. So whoever was taking the video, they panned all the way over to the right. And that was the two officers that was walking me back with their tasers.
Look at the sister. But Tia didn't report this.
That was the little niggas right there at the bottom that was waiting on us. They had their little YNs in place. That's their little YNs they had in place right there. Should have told Holly who the fuck we was, huh?
Who the fuck we are? You ruined that girl's life and you killed my sister, bitch.
All right, that's one. Let's look at the other one.
That's the one. That's the one that ran up on me at the end.
Oh.
Or at least tried to.
That's the uncle?
I think that's her dad.
The cousin? Romeca cousin?
I guess so.
Carlos just got his ass beat by my motherfucking brothers. I done missed all that shit.
Boy, your ass ran back across the street. Stop fucking playing.
So I go to my mom. My OG over there, man. My mom over there.
I don't need you going on there in the family.
All right, just don't touch me.
Just stay back.
Don't touch me. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk.
Get the fuck over here. What the fuck is you doing? Just move.
I'm doing just that.
Move out that way. Oh, wait.
Where my brother go? Fuck, man.
Fucking wrong side. Y'all study. They study to leave. We leaving. They study attacking us and fucking with us. Come on, we can't. He studied. We did everything What? He fucked up. Ain't nobody we deal with everything they said to do. I don't give a fuck. You should have told your friends, please. We doing everything that's doing. They still fucking with us, and now we gotta be in the wrong. Fuck. They ain't moved. They ain't lost money. They still ain't none of these people dead.
Gaslighting at its finest.
What you say? She gaslighting?
Gaslighting at its finest. I didn't say one word. I just went with the fucking hands. I ain't say not one fucking word. They was antagonizing Los.
That nigga just told me to go to the.
So I just heard somebody say they was antagonizing Los. Was that you saying it?
Yeah, they was there. That was me. They was antagonizing him.
Oh wow. So you saying they was antagonizing him and they trying to say he was antagonizing them.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's a shitload of niggas out there. How the fuck we antagonizing some shit? I ain't say one word. I just stood there looking like, once the fists get thrown, shit, fuck it, start throwing them bitches.
That nigga just told me to go to the car and go grab his phone.
Oh, did you just hear her say he walked up on me and said, I beat your sister ass? Did you hear that?
Who said that?
Leslie, let's go back.
That nigga just told me to go to the car and go grab his phone. You think you tough? You want to run up on me?
Okay, listen right here.
People say come on. That's all we want to do is fight girl.
Yeah, he said something, I beat your sister ass. Come on. Did Carlos say that to her?
No, he didn't. He was up in the brother's fucking face the whole time. Then the uncle came behind and punched him in the back of the head.
People say that's all we want to do is fight girl.
It sounded like she said, Carlos said, I beat your sister ass. Come on. I don't think that Carlos would say that, only because a lot of people probably think Carlos is happy that Romeca is gone, and he's not. He's not
He
happy
said
that.
Boy, she lying. He yelled out he was in the brother face. He said, I'll beat your fucking ass. She fucking lied her ass off.
Let me go back and listen to it one more time, because I don't want to put words in her mouth, but it sure the fuck sound like he said, I beat your sister ass. And then she said, that's all he want to do is fight, girl.
He told the brother, I'll beat your fucking ass.
So anyway, it's kind of hard to hear what she said. It sounds like she said, I beat your sister ass. Come on. But I don't know. She said, so they think that you can't be, or if you antagonize them, they can do whatever they want. That's a ghetto ass family, and it's not a good look acting like that in the court. Do better. They gonna look real stupid if they ass get banned from the courthouse. That may be the case. They, eventually, but they may ban Carlos too. They may ban all three of them. They may say don't come back. You know what I'm saying? They may tell them they cannot come back to court. If I was an officer, that's what I would do. I would tell them don't come back.
Well, Holly's family conducted themselves with peace and grace.
Yep, because they civilized. They civilized people. That's why they ain't criminals. They ain't got records like that. Not no real criminal type shit. They Holly ain't stabbed nobody in the damn ankle. You know, call somebody, they have to get stitches and shit. Anyway, I'm about to take my babies to go-kart riding. So, Real TV, you going live, girl? She said, oh, they gonna get banned or safety reasons. For safety reasons. Let me see, did she send me anything else? So that's 1, 2. Is there another one? Is this the last 2? Oh, yeah, okay. She said, they are so ghetto. Let me see this one. Okay, I seen that one.
Motherfuckers just can't go to court in peace, watch a motherfucking
Yeah, no,
court
I'm not.
proceeding go on and leave peacefully. That shit crazy. That's weird.
Let me see this one. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if this is the brother. Yeah, this is the brother. It says Carlos get beat down, emotions high, but he needed this. He's the reason Romeca is not there. Oh yeah, I just saw this. Yeah, I just saw this one. Oh yeah, I just saw that one. All right, I saw that one. I'm just seeing if there's any more.
So the old man that punched me, that shit was weak. Get your ass in the gym, old man.
Oh yeah, we've seen that one already. Anyway. All right, I was just going through to see. I think y'all are sending me the same. Yeah, I seen that one. Oh no, hold on. Did I see this one? Oh yeah, I seen that one. Yeah, I saw that one. Okay. I think I saw both. I seen all 3 clips. All 3 clips. So anyway, I think that's it. All 3 clips. She said, yeah, love, at 6 p.m. Okay, so Real T going live at 6. So I won't be live later because I am going to be engaged with my grandkids and I'm starting to bake cakes and things tonight. So this is my live for the evening. I won't be coming back live tonight. She said, well, this is so telling. Epitome of it starts at home. They could never think this is a good look for the family. The whole family is aggressive. I said the same thing. And yes, it does starts at home. Oh, thank you so much, Totally T. She said, more, don't forget the kids want to go to the mall. Yeah, that's right. We're going to the mall and gonna go-kart riding or whatever. So I'm about to hop off. I just wanted to come on. David, thanks always. I can't wait to January the 7th.
All
Ooh,
right.
child. I cannot wait to January 7th. But I can't wait to January 7th. Whether Holly gets out or not, we, the people, will know a lot more than we know right now. Now, I do believe, because Holly lawyer didn't speak today at all, right? On the outside of the court, right?
On the outside of the court now.
Yeah, but I think January 7th she will. She got to give a speech because she got to, you know what I'm saying? So I do think that she will speak on January 7th. So I look forward to hearing what her take on the case is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She said, why are they upset with David? I think they just, it's the same way, like, he was with Carlos. You know what I'm saying? And he's been speaking on panels and things. So, of course, they're going to be upset with anybody that, hell, why are they upset with me? They upset with me for just blogging.
I've been
Go
They
ahead.
upset with me because I've been telling the truth the whole time without disrespecting Romeca and shit. They just can't take it.
Yeah, because Q was definitely disrespecting Romeca.
You can go listen
Definitely.
to that rat stuck in between four walls if y'all want to.
I
I ain't got
know.
nothing. I ain't got nothing to lie about.
They said he went in on me last night or whatever. I said I hope he had fun and I hope he made some money off of it. Make
Oh
your
man,
money. I hope he made some money off of it and not just no little bitty pennies. I hope he
it
made a couple $1,000. You know what I mean?
it sound like he was lighting up that crack pipe last night. And as many times as
Ooh.
he was striking that lighter.
Oh, so wait a minute. Hold on. So when they striking a lighter like that, that's crack?
Yeah, you know that glass dick, putting that glass dick to his mouth.
So wait a minute. Hold on. So when you smoking weed, you can't just continue to strike the lighter like that?
I mean, you shouldn't have to strike it that many times.
So if you are striking it, that means you smoking crack.
So from what I've seen, yeah, that's some crackhead, that's some pookie activity right there. I can't get it to light. I can't get it to light. Gotta hit this rock, man. I gotta hit this rock, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't even so, Lord Father Jesus, in the names of the heaven and the earth.
He
Say
has
it
most
ain't
de-
so.
he has most definitely dabbled in different types of drugs other than Mary Jane's.
Lord Father. Okay. She says no when you smoking weed, baby. Not when you smoking weed. Oh, okay. Well, damn, child. School me, baby. School me. Child. Not crack pipe. Child, listen, let me get my ass off this damn internet. She said Amore is messy and I love it. Kim, look, baby. I don't know. Listen, school me. School me, honey. School me.
But you
She
know, he
talking
was
about
a crack
David.
baby anyways. It was always in his system. He was a crack baby
Mm,
anyway.
mm. His
That
mama
shit is
was on crack.
hell yeah. You ain't seen that picture of him and his mama?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, she was a crackhead.
Oh,
So
wow.
that shit been in his blood since birth.
Oh,
It's a part of his DNA.
damn. Yeah, no, But yeah, they said he went in on me, called me all type of names, said I looked like I was 100 years old and all kind of shit. I said, oh well, I'm
He
probably
said
old enough to mama.
he said he was gonna be at court today, but shit, I ain't see no signs of him. Shit, he would have been the first one I laid.
You know he ain't going to court. All them lies he done told and all the shit he did. Romeca family don't like him.
He
They
said
do
he was
not.
gonna he said he was gonna come with his two biggest cousins.
His two biggest cousins, Lord.
And he said he was gonna be in all pink. I was looking for him. I was searching. Couldn't find him.
That joker trying to make a YouTube dollar. That's funny to me. Because obviously he don't know how to make it. But that joker over there talking about women and shit. Oh, I hope he made some money. I hope he made some money. I hope he made some money. But I gotta go, y'all. It's been real. I love y'all. I'm gonna be baking, baby. I gotta bake and cook, but I gotta go take the girls. Because, honey, let me tell you one thing about them girls. If you tell them you're gonna take them somewhere and you don't do it, baby, you better not think that you about to lay down and go to sleep. I don't know how old your kids are, David, but them my grandkids, and they 10 and 11, child. When you tell them you're gonna do something, child, they don't care if it's
Mhm.
2 o'clock in the morning, they will get your ass up.
Right.
And they would be like, do what you said you was gonna do. So I gotta go take the kids to go kart riding and have a little fun, and then get some ice cream or something, and then come on back, child. But yeah, no, but I'm not going live later. So I can't wait into some of the evidence. Well, we ain't gonna see the evidence, but I think we will. I don't know. I'll talk to you on the back. But
Mhm.
because I'm wondering, will we see that before it hits the court? I don't think so, though.
I doubt it. I
Yeah, I
think
think it's going.
it'll be shown in court. It'll be shown in court first, and then it'll become a part of public record.
Ooh, baby. Yes, Lord. That's all I gotta say is yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Candy said, hold on. We tried to tell you, don't know we need to be lit that many times. That's a crack pipe all day. See, David confirmed that shit. And then my girl 12K said crack is whack. Hey, I need some listen, y'all crazy. Let me get my ass off this damn internet. Okay, let me get off the internet. Y'all funny as hell. She says Q need his ass beat. Ooh, goodness. Well, I don't know who's gonna do it, child. I hope Q made some money, baby. You hear me? But anyway, child. Thank you, Monica, Gloria. Thank you so much. Binky Bink, thank you. Totally T, thank you. And Candy Girl, thank you. Listen, I'm about to go. Thank you, David. It's been real, but I gotta run. And I'm gonna talk to y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna come live tomorrow or not, because we're gonna be cooking. But my son here, honey, my son be throwing down in the kitchen. So I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cook. But I know I gotta start baking tonight. So, but I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have fun, enjoy your families, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrate. And if you don't celebrate, enjoy your day and eat some good food. Okay. Anyway, fair trial for Holly. Fair trial for Holly. Fair trial for Holly. That is what we want. We want a fair case for Holly. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
She kept talking about that family.
Hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our